mix of rain and sleet and snow and freezing rain and all of it's going to throw.
Yeah, and we do know that those wind chills, and there's different, I mean, I learned this not too terribly long ago, which is kind of embarrassing. You have different lengths of windshield wipers.
Right, yeah.
I used to just go get them done, but now I'm doing my own.
The driver and passenger side can be different.
Yeah, there you go. So you're so smart.
The more you know.
That's right. We should start our own segment.
All right, looking outside right now, it is all quiet. What a day. It's tough to check the tire pressure on a day like, well, it's easy, but it is warm, feeling a little bit more like September than November. Clouds are going to be back tonight. They're moving on in. They're going to linger through tomorrow morning, and then we're back to more sunshine tomorrow afternoon, along with cooler air. There's a cold front coming through, and the clouds are moving along with that. Chance of rain and snow on Monday. Maybe not at the immediate start of the week, but late in the day Monday, there could be some snow mixed in with rain. Record highs today. We got a new record set in Rochester by 1 degree, in Austin by 1 degree, and we tied a record in Mason City. The Albert Lee high today just 2 out of reach for us by 3 degrees, but all of us today getting to around 70 or even warmer. Thin clouds are back. Not much to speak of happening, nothing falling from those clouds, at least yet. There is a cold front off to the northwest of us, and that is going to be having a pretty substantial impact on our Saturday as far as temperatures go, but it will not be as strong as last weekend's front. We've got warmer air in place right now, cooler air just off to the northwest of us, a bit of rain along that front. It's going to be a little drier by the time it gets here. Can't rule out a sprinkle, but currently we are still in the 60s. Here at 6 p.m., unusually warm for any time in November, and for the evening hours, quite odd. 61 degrees in Rochester, Austin, 64 in Albert Lee, and we're down to the 50s right now in Mason City. Winds tomorrow out of the northwest, that's going to be ushering in that cooler air. You'll notice that breeze, especially in the afternoon, gusting up to nearly 30 miles per hour. That's going to bring our temperatures down to the 20s Sunday morning, maybe around 30 degrees, 28 to 30 degrees, and then we are back to the 40s by Sunday afternoon. So it's cooling down this weekend. It's going to be chilly Sunday, but the wind's a little more gusty for us tomorrow. The winds are going to be not overwhelming, but it is going to be notably cooler for our day tomorrow. And here's what's driving all this. We've got a ridge of high pressure that's going to get squashed as we get into early next week. One area of low pressure on the west coast, that's going to kick that area of low pressure our way. That comes out of Colorado, heads our way, and it really weakens quite a bit by the time it gets here late Monday into Tuesday, but it'll still be potent enough to bring some rain, maybe a little snow. Big question marks on that low just to start the week. And by the end of the week, another wave moving our way, and that'll make for some rain to wrap up the week as well. So by Thursday, Friday, a week from now, some rain. Future clouds and radar showing clouds here all the rest of tonight, but sunshine starts to break through even during the morning hours tomorrow. Winds gusty out of the northwest. It's not going to be hitting you that hard in the face as it was last week, but it's going to be chilly. Sunday, we are back to some pretty typical November weather and with sunshine. Low tonight down to 48 degrees with a mostly cloudy sky and wind gusts up to 25 miles per hour. And it's going to be gusty times tomorrow, but certainly not even wind advisory criteria. It'll just be breezy and cooler. Highs in the morning will be in the mid to upper 50s, and then it cools down into the 40s by the late afternoon. So staying mild tomorrow morning, 45 on Sunday, then a chance of rain and snow to start next week. But that's not really till late in the day on Monday, and still some big question marks on that system. And we're still talking rain in November by the end of next week.
Yeah, those temperatures are pretty interesting. 40s all the way through the week.
Yeah. I was really hoping that by the time, Maisie's done, we could get a big blizzard in here to send her off.
I know, because, she's heading to Florida and her last day is next Thursday.
No blizzard in my forecast.